Patrick's cast is coming off. The cap is starting to come off. The baby. I don't need to kill them. This guy came in really dehydrated. But oh boy! Grabbing that little creature.
Watch this, you guys.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Today's the big day. Patrick gets his cast off.
Oh, Patrick.
And it only took a measly 4 months, but look at this fancy little portable x-ray machine, you guys. We need to get one of these. Someone, please, give us a portable x-ray machine. Actually, though, you guys, a portable x-ray machine would be huge. Apparently, they are cheaper. So if anyone has one lying around, please. How's about you guys leave that portable x-ray here for... Also, you can see his hooves got super long, so we just went ahead and trimmed them real quick. All right, Patrick's still a little bit drunk. He should be waking up pretty soon, though. A bunch of flies on him, so we're gonna grab that fly spray from Tractor Supply right after this. Look at this precious little boy. All right, everybody, Patrick's new setup is done. As you can see, he's had a lot of muscle atrophy because he hasn't been using that leg. So for the next week, he's gonna have to slowly get his ligaments back. But at least it's no longer broken. He's probably always gonna have a little bit of a limp, and he probably won't be able to hump me as much, but oh well. Noodle is very comfortable in this beautiful little enclosure. He still has this stuff on his eye though, so today we're gonna try and get that off. But all right, everybody, hello my precious little baby. Also, we got these coconuts, this driftwood, and all this stuff from the coast in Texas, and I also got some from Lake Waco. And the Lake Waco driftwood is actually cooler than the cringe one from the Texas coast. Okay guys, I'm no fancy schmancy reptile YouTuber. You guys might get triggered at me for doing this. I'm in open waters here, you guys. I don't know what the culture is of the reptile YouTube community, but I know it's pretty toxic. I'm gonna go ahead and use this mineral oil to wipe off the little cap on his eyes, and if you guys are upset at that, I'm sorry. He is really fighting. He does not like this, but you can see the cap is starting to come off. And this cap was very stubborn. I raised the humidity. I tried soaking him, and it wouldn't come off. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the cap. This is probably about 10 different sheds that were all back to back on there. Now that I took that off, I think he's starting to understand that Papa was just helping him. And if he bites me, it's not the end of the world. I've been bit by burns bigger than this. There we go. Now, I may have damaged a bit of his trust. At least he can see out of both of his eyes. Now, let me know in the comments if I did something cringe, you guys. I really wanted to get that off his eye. He might be a little upset at me for a bit, but at least now he can see out of both of his eyes for the first time in probably 10 months. And look at this cap, you guys. And one of you lucky viewers could get this in the mail. Just like and subscribe to the Urban Rescue Branch. But as you can see, this is like 10 different sheds. And one of you lucky viewers could even get Patrick's cast, signed by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. himself. Okay, I just washed the fleas off this guy because he did not get rid of all of his fleas. I put him in the incubator for a while, and he just annihilated 3 cc's of this Pedialyte. I give him just a smidge of this because I'm already making a bowl of it for all those other little guys over there. But, these guys are slowly going to start to wean now. So he's going to get 1 more cc of this. This guy came in really dehydrated and emaciated. I'm going to latrine him. We're going to put him right to bed. And then tomorrow we'll introduce him with the rest of those guys. Good evening, everybody. As you can see, this little fella is always just peeking out of her little pouch nowadays. Look at this little boy. And she doesn't even care if I come right up to him now. Look at this. Oh, okay, goodbye. This man is right under me per usual. And these capybaras are for some reason way out here in the back. So the baby's looking a little bit skinny, even though he has infinite grass to eat nowadays. We might have to deworm him, but actually no, he's healthy. He's a healthy boy. Now he has Cappy girlfriends to play with, on top of having a precious wife and little baby boy. Oh, is that the son of hit rapper and artist DaBaby? But this girl is always eating up a storm because she's eating for 2. It's probably gonna be a little while before we get any ospreys or eagles that need help. Until then, this is gonna make a really nice enclosure for just about everything else here on the farm, especially this little fella. This little boy just lets me pick him up all the time. Also, somebody brought us this, either a 3-toed box turtle or it's a ornate box turtle. And I thought about putting him in here and taking care of him, but he does not need that. So I'm gonna go ahead and release him. Looks like he was getting chewed on by a coyote or a dog, but he's fine now. But Master Oogway and his wife are enjoying this nice warm weather we're having. And I only let these guys stay out all night if the low temperatures are in the 60s or maybe the high 50s. I'm gonna go ahead and move the cappies out of here because even though it's nice for them to have a little mud pit to wallow in, they've gone ahead and destroyed their normal water. So they always have access to fresh, clean water, but this is 3 days after I put them in here. And I assume they roll around in here and then dive in here. Yeah, good. Now people can take screenshots of your feet and put it on WikiFeet. Watch this, you guys. Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let the cappies out of here until we can go ahead and fence off that nasty, evil water. Even though I'm sure these guys would be swimming in that stuff in the wild. All right, everybody, this is day 2 of this little guy. He got electrolytes last night, and now I'm giving him 3.5 cc's of their Fox Valley Squirrel Milk Replacer. But this is how slow you want to do it, you guys. You want to do it real slow. When they're this big, you don't have to worry too much. But when they're pinkies, you got to go real slow, or they will aspirate and die. And this guy is at the age now, and he's officially dewormed, defleed. Or I can just go ahead and put him with these other squirrels. I'm going to get pecans and walnuts for them right now. Quit nibbling on your new brother. You can see he's already starting to eat these little things, which are really good for him. Plus, they have access to fresh water at all times. I'm going to clean this out in a bit. And now we have 6 bunnies in here. Count them, 6 bunnies. And at this size, these guys are just about ready to go back into the wild as well. But oh boy, 6 bunnies to feed. And Master Oogway and his wife are grazing over in this area so they don't eat all my dang pumpkins. Every time we fed watermelons and pumpkins to the capybaras, the seeds were planted here. And every year, old Uncle Ben dreams about having his pumpkin patch. But every year, his dreams crash and burn when the animals eat them. This year, I will not be grazing anything in this yard. Well, hopefully this whole front area where the rescue is will be our pumpkin patch. Also, all you guys were asking about what's going to happen to the feral hogs. I'm going to neuter these guys, and they are just pigs. They're not actually some kind of evil other species of animal. Literally just little piglets, you guys. I don't need to kill them. Yes, all feral hogs need to be eradicated, and if you guys want to see footage of that, we can do that on this channel. Bit of a change of pace from rescuing squirrels, but that's okay. I'd love to shoot feral hogs for this channel for you guys. But those guys are just weak old pigs, and we don't need to kill them. All right, everybody, I need to clean this because they make it disgusting after just one day. But look at this fella just sitting in this hammock. Somebody got a sweet potato dish. Oh my goodness, look at this Tibby. All right, everybody, this little guy is doing much better now. As you can see, he really likes getting fed. As you can see, he's doing much better at eating now. He's a bit of a little bitey boy, and if he does grab me, it doesn't hurt too much, but it does hurt. I just want to get him off the wall. Okay, someone just dropped off 2 more squirrels for us. Hooray. One of them she tried to feed cold water to on her own. This is why you guys always bring your squirrels to an actual wildlife rehabber. Hey, it's me editing Ben, and the wind was really bad, but Unc was just yapping about how you can kill these guys really easily if you don't know what you're doing. Take these guys inside and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and weigh these guys. A 92 is good. That means he needs a little over 3. This one, because it's probably its sibling, probably weighs about the same. 92, exactly the same. That's funny. But this woman tried to wash the fleas off on her own. She also tried to feed them cold water on her own. She said, oh yeah, this one's real talkative. It's for sure aspirated. You can hear their lungs. We're gonna go ahead and put these guys in here in quarantine, and I'm gonna go ahead and give them electrolytes for their first feeding, and then we'll move them onto the milk replacer. Sure wouldn't mind grabbing that little creature and popping them into my mouth. As you guys can see on the inside, it's just pink there. You see, it's just like skin. Beautiful. Sure wouldn't mind hopping in there myself. Okay, guys, I want to show you something. We're driving to Tonkawa Falls so we can go swimming. I'm gonna be real creepy right now. I'm driving up to the side of this person's property because this guy has a ton of Patricks on his property. He's got like 20 of them. I wouldn't recommend you guys do this because this is cringe what I'm doing. You can see they're so skittish. This is what it is to live in Texas, you guys. There's someone down the road from us that just has tons of black buck antelope, and that big buck in the middle is what Patrick will look like whenever he gets bigger. But this is a little hidden gem about 20 minutes outside of Waco called Tonkawa Falls. People think Austin's the only place with cool scenery. And now these little fellas here are completely tame, and they don't mind if I plop on down next to them. Oh my goodness. And Garbanzo Bean's wife was taking a little break from brooding on her eggs, so I got the chance to show you guys this, but sadly I think the crows have been taking some of her eggs. And since Kumala got attacked by Sylvester, I separated him with the dogs for his Sigma arc, and now he's bigger than the females. I figured a little extra poo-poo couldn't hurt this pond too much. All right, everybody, so there's a drunk driver down the road from me that was just puking his brains out. We're gonna park his car and drive him on home, and then we can have him just come here and pick up his car later. Party! Also, I left this dang kibby here on the porch with a little litter box. This is the one that was always mean to me, but look at him now. And this is the one that bit me the other day. Come on, you little goober, go inside. Go inside. Get in there. No, not you two. Yeah, everybody, I hope you're happy. I'm living with 4 cats now. And I have to have 3 nasty litter boxes in here because they poop a lot. Please adopt these kittens. And for the first time, this little guy's actually letting me pet him. All right, everybody, and just like that, this is now sealed off where nothing can get to it. Unless it has opposable thumb. And this cringe boy doesn't. And away we go! And as you can see, he loves to be thrown into the water. This is an animal abuse. That's it for now, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching this video. I haven't been posting as much because of all the stuff that's going on, and I rarely get time to take little breaks like this. I try to make these videos every so often to keep you guys updated. I love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I'm mewing right now, but I can't. Don't forget to like.